Hello, everybody. Hello, Bloomshine family.
Hello, hello!
Good evening pa sa inyong lahat. It's me, Maita. Ako ang host ninyo for today. So, ang topic natin today is mahalaga. Lahat tayo dumadaan, di ba, sa moment na we wanted a change. So, tonight, we'll talk about 7 powerful areas of transformation na pwede pong magbago ng ating mga buhay. So, ani po kami na mag-share ng aming before and after ng aming pong transformation. Ika nga, di ba po, may message si Daphne. Okay. Anyway, ika nga po, di ba, change starts within you, within us. Sa sarili muna po natin ang pagbabago. Dahil kung walang pagbabago sa sarili natin, walang mababago. So, kung ready na kayo, to our audiences, please stay tuned until the end of this live. Please let us know where are you tuning in para po ma-acknowledge namin ang inyong presence. So, mag-start muna po kami by introducing ourselves. Ako po muna. My name is Maita Castillo. I'm originally Tubong Taal, Batangas po. And now I am based here at Henderson, Nevada. I'm a mom of 2 wonderful boys. Ang background ko po is in graphic design. And now I am running a multiple home-based business. I'm a online business owner din po and a digital mentor. So let me put the stage to Sis Ivy.
Hello, everybody. Good evening from Texas, USA. My name is Ivy Joy Celestino. I'm a critical care registered nurse for 12 years now, and I'm happy to be off. As usual, I have a complete attendance for this August, and this is the last Monday of August for me to show up over here. I don't know yet my September schedule. I'm doubtful because it's going to be a perfect one. So I am a mom of 2 boys. And I'm originally from Iloilo City, Philippines. And I'm a proud digital business owner with all of my Bloomshine group in here, the ladies and gentlemen who are you watching right now. Sis Daphne.
Ayan. Hello everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. So sa aming mga viewers, 3,000 viewers, thank you for tuning in. Please comment on the comment section for tuning in. We would love to acknowledge you and we are hoping that you're going to watch till the end. So, magandang time check po. Dito po ako sa Texas, USA. Anong oras na ba sa Texas? I think it's 8:24 in the evening. Ang background ko po, I'm a wife, an eldest daughter, a fur mom to my little puppy here, Pepito, and just got out of work. My profession, ako po ay isang physical therapist for many years. And I am a proud digital business owner, mentor, and a coach, and I'm so blessed to be here with this amazing Bloomshine team. And we are missing Sis Martes. So, ayan po, makinig po kayo ngayon kasi napakaganda po itong ang aming topic for tonight. And sige na, I'm going to pass the baton to Tita Mulet.
Nakamute po kayo.
Nakamute pala po ako. Thank you po. Magandang umaga, tanghali, hapon sa inyo pong lahat. All over the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evenings to all of you. I'm Moleta Ranza, originally from the Philippines din po. And I'm here in Virginia, USA, East Coast. And a time check, it's 25 in the evening. And I'm actually a registered nurse here, actually here in Virginia, and also licensed in some other states too. So, kasi po, I'm working from home here. And also, I'm proud to say I'm a digital business owner among my proud digital business owner around me here virtually. At eto po kami, ang pag-uusapan po namin, stay po kayo sa amin at napakaganda po ng pag-uusapan namin, how we can how we transform our life and change our life for the better, for the better. And napakaganda po ng topic na to, kaya magstay po kayo hanggang sa end. So, next po sa amin ay si Brother Wells.
Salamat po, Tito Mulet. Hello, everybody. I'm Wells Garcia. I'm a Christian. I'm a husband, a proud father of 3 grown-up kids. Originally from the Philippines, yung family po namin, we used to live in Parañaque, Metro Manila. Ang provinces po naman namin ay Pakil, Laguna, ang sa father side, and mother side ko po ay Pililla, Rizal. So by profession, I started out as a professional musician in the Philippines, but when I moved here in the US, I transitioned into working in a car manufacturing company here in Long Beach, California. So presently, I live in Buena Park. So and then lately, I've also stepped into a new season as an online entrepreneur. Something that I never imagined before. So, but I'm really enjoying this journey of growth, learning, and connection. So, that's a bit about myself po. I'm really glad to be here, and I hope you stay with us tonight because our Bloomshine team has some really interesting and inspiring topics lined up just for you. Stay tuned.
Yes. Sis Mona,
This is Mona.
you're mute.
Ayan. Thank you, Bro Wills and Sis Maita. Ayan. Hello, everyone. My name is Mona Lisa Nases, and currently living here in Spain. And of course, I am a mom, wife, and proudly digital business owner po ako. Ayan. Stay tuned po.
Yan. Sis Maita, i-acknowledge muna natin yung mga
Uy,
bisita.
ang dami.
Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yan. Hi, Sis Marites. Thank you for tuning in and supporting us. We miss you.
Yes.
And then, Tita Offie, she's in Texas right now. Tita, nasa Houston ka pala. Hello.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yan. There you go.
So, as I've mentioned a while ago, ang ating pong we're going to talk about 7 areas na hindi natin namamalayan na nade-develop natin, na nababago natin, di ba? So, to start with, let's start with Sis Mona, and her topic is expectations. So, Sis Mona, ano ba ang before and after expectations mo?
Naka-unmute. Kindly unmute yourself. Yan.
Ayan. Yes, Coach. Thank you. And thank you, Sis Maita.
Mhm.
And expectation. Ano ba yung expectation natin, guys? Ano? Expectation. Parang ano, no? Parang, wow! Parang ganun. Expectation nga. Ano kaya expectation natin? Well, expectation. Ang ganda, no? Yung word na expectation. Well, guys, expectation sa ano, lahat naman tayo talagang nangangarap na magkaroon ng mabilisang result. Yan yung expectation natin, unang-una. Kapag nagsisimula tayo sa isang, sabihin na natin na isang business or di kaya sa personal growth o health goals, madalas iniisip natin na gusto ng mabilisang resulta, right? Sino ba naman ang ayaw? Ako gusto ko yun. Kung po pwede lang sana, bakit hindi? Pero kaya lang, may mga bagay na sinasabi natin na hindi kaagad-agad. So, natututo tayo na maghintay or natututo tayo na yung sinasabi natin na patience, no? At kung minsan kapag dumarating yung matagalang expectation na gusto mo na resulta, kung minsan na-frustrated tayo. Sino yung hindi? Siguro dumaan tayo sa lahat ng ganun, with feelings and emotion, yun talagang nararamdaman ng bawat isa sa atin. Pero normal lang po yun. Dahil nga yung in-expect mo na gusto mong mangyari, na expectation nga yung bang boom, yung parang ganun. Ano ba yung expectation mo? Parang kapag nagkaroon ka ng isang, like yung example lang to kung mayroon kang isang taong mamimit, ano yung first na impression mo? Diba ganun? May ganun? So parang ganun din dito sa business, kahit ano man yan. Sabi ko nga, kahit sa personal growth, gusto mong magpapayat, gusto mo in 1 week, in 2 weeks, gusto mong 10 kilos kagad, di ba? Yun mga in-expect natin, halos hindi ka na kumain, mga ganun. So, pero dahil nga sa tayo, na-train naman tayo, natuto naman tayong maghintay, yun yung after na yun di ba? Yun yung after na gusto nating natutunan natutunan natin yung sarili natin na parang may word doon Parang kapag nag-aaral ka, natutunan. Yun, yung correct word. Natutunan nating maghintay sa tamang panahon. Sabi nga nila, weather lang yan. Timing lang yan. Ano pa yan? Weather lang tita. Yes, weather lang. So, after nun, ito na yung after. Pero, through the process, sabi nga nila, natuto tayong magtiwala sa timing. Ikaw, Sis Maita, nagtitiwala ka ba sa timing na sinasabi natin?
Siyempre.
Naiintindihan natin na gusto nating minamadali ang tunay na pagbabago, pero sa totoo lang, napakahirap. Like, para kang nag-build ng isang bahay na kulang sa structure. Na gusto mo kaagad matapos na. Pero kapag dumating yung bagyo or dumating yung sinasabi natin ng mga obstacle, kapag uulan, kapag bumabagyo, kapag hindi maganda yung structure ng bahay, pwedeng matumba, pwedeng yung bubong iitatangay na yan ng hangin. So, ganun din sa business natin, guys. Kung minsan, maraming mga nag-quit, maraming hindi nagtutuloy, kasi yung ine-expect nila, yung expectation nila na mangyayari, hindi nangyari sa time na gusto nilang mangyari sa kanila dahil hindi nila natutunan maghintay, hindi nila na-train yung sarili nila na maghintay. Di ba? So, sinasabi natin na timing, wither lang yan. So, ako talaga naniniwala ako or I trust the process. Siguro naman, sa pagkahaba-haba na ng panahon na nandito tayo, ito na yung masasabi ko din naman na napasko na din yung 3 years. So, ibig sabihin, nandoon pa rin ako sa process na survivor, ang tawag ko doon. Parang parang ano man yung mangyari, ano man yung parang nakasurvive na ako sa panahon na yun. Yun yung after. Tapos, ang encouragement ko naman sa ating lahat, kung minsan na iniisip mo na parang delay ang success mo, huwag kang ma-discourage. Tandaan natin na hindi ka late. You're exactly on time. Sabi nga nila, your journey is unfolding at the right pace for you. So, timing lang talaga, guys. And huwag ka lang mag-quit dahil yung timing niyan, kapag nag-quit ka, wala din. So, ito lang yung masasabi ko, guys, no, na parang kung before, yung expectation mo hindi nasunod sa tamang sa panahon na gusto mo, maghintay lang kasi may process. Enjoy your journey. Ano pa? Yun lang. Don't quit. Ano pa? Pakita mo lang na nandito ka na eh, di ba? Natatandaan mo nung hindi ka pa sumasali. Tapos, kahit yung kapital lang sana ang gusto mong makuha, nagpakahirap ka. Then kapag nandito ka na, saka ka mag-quit, parang hindi tama yun. So, yun lang guys. After, before, and after. Yung expectation and after. So, yun.
Yes. Thank you, Sis Mona. I like your analogy that yung kailangan mo muna ng matibay na pundasyon. So, and it takes time for you to develop that skills. Thank you. So ang ating next ay si Sis Ivy, and her topic is about mindset, ang kanyang transformation. All right, Sis Ivy.
Yes. I choose this topic because this is what really changed me as a person as a whole. Mindset. Before entering this business, of course, I am a nurse currently. I was a nurse before. I'm a nurse currently. I would say, bakit ba ako mag-enter sa business na yan? Kaya nga ako nag-nursing, hindi ako nag-commerce because I don't want to deal with numbers. But then, looks like we need that every day. The numbers, we need it every day. As a mom, you need to budget everything. Looks parang meron kang ledger na iba-budget mo lahat. So when it comes to business, you also want to see all those numbers. So before, many of us live in a place of fear. We say, what if I fail? We let doubt run the show, and fear becomes the lock on the door to opportunity. That kind of mindset keeps us stuck.
Yeah.
But transformation begins the moment we shift the question. Instead of what if I fail, we ask, what if I grow? What if this challenge is exactly what I need to become strong? A mindset, because also when I entered this online business, my mindset is really different. I would hear saying that the books you read would influence you really. Your mind believes whatever you want to tell it. And the people around you will also influence you of their mindset. Jim Rohn said, you are the average of the 5 people you are with. So if you want to be successful, be around successful people because they will influence you and also your mindset. If you want to be rich, read books about wealth. If you want to be healthy, then you have to start with your choosing on the foods that you eat. Jim Rohn also thought that your mindset is the seed from which your life grows. A changed mind changes everything. Kaya nga sabi ko minsan, everything comes in the mind. Everything starts in the mind. It changes the way you see yourself, the way you see your future, and the way you see your possibilities. Fear will always whisper reasons to hold you back. But growth happens when you see challenges as a stepping stone, not stumbling blocks. You start to realize that every obstacle carries with it a lesson. a skill, a piece of wisdom you wouldn't have had otherwise. And, and here's the truth. Success doesn't come from avoiding the failure. It comes from transforming failure into feedback. Once your mindset shifts, your whole world shifts. You grow from seeing the limits to seeing the opportunities. So tonight, I encourage you to be afraid of the what ifs. Instead, embrace them, because the real question is not what if I fail? The real question is what if I never try?
Yes.
Thank you.
Very, very well said. Yeah, talagang napaka-importante ng mindset sa ating business. I guess not only in the business, pati sa buhay natin, if we live in fear and limit ourselves, talagang hindi tayo mag-grow. Personal man or business, di ba? So thank you, Sis Ivy. And now for our third topic, sino ba? Tita Molette, confidence. Ooh, I want to hear it.
Confidence. Okay, it's my turn. Okay, ang pag-uusapan ko po is confidence. The topic, three things: before, after, and encouragement. I'll be talking about for before, afraid to be seen, while you're holding back your voice and your gifts, and then after, when you step forward with courage, proud of your growth, shining without apology, and then about encouragement, when confidence is not something you wait for, it's something you build through action. So, kumusta po sa lahat? Like I mentioned, like we said, this is about how the team about the team before and after. The transformation that changed our life, and I get to talk about that most powerful transformation that I've personally experienced. And I think everybody's personally experienced that is confidence, isn't it? Everybody personally experienced this. It's yung kumpiyansya natin, di ba? Ang kumpiyansya, that's confidence, is not something we're born with fully formed, right? Para sa marami sa atin, it's a journey. And sometimes it's the biggest growth is in learning to finally believe in ourselves. Kailangan, di ba, dapat maniwala tayo sa sarili natin. Before this journey, I used to hold back. Okay? Dati ko itong tinatago sa aking mukha, yung aking mukha. I hide my face and even my voice. I was afraid to be seen. Afraid to put my voice out there. I second-guessed myself. And I've said this many times, okay? I told myself things like, I'm not ready. I'm not good enough. What will people think of me? And because I thought no one would accept me, or what will, maybe you felt that too. Every one of us, like, gaya ng sabi ni Ivy, what if I fail, right? Yun ang siguro nararamdaman natin lahat yun. And because dahil sa mga takot-takot na yon, nagtatago tayo yung ng mga regalo na maring makakatulong sa iba. Pinatatahimik ko ang sarili kong kwento dahil sa pag-aalaga sa mga maghuhusga sa atin. Diba? Yung iniisip natin, huhusgahin lang tayo. Diba? Nagwo-worry tayo sa mga judgment na yon. And for over a year, sa loob ng mahigit na isang taon, I ran a YouTube channel with only other voices, never mine, never my own voice. I told myself, what if I fail? What if I don't, what if they don't like me, if they know it's me? I'm thinking that every day. And even with their comments, they thought that I was really that male voice.
Mm-hmm.
And they always thought that it was a him or sir or something. What if I tell them that it's me? And I was so afraid. So and I started this business the same way, quiet, hiding, afraid to be seen. So can anyone here relate to that? I'm sure everybody or some, maybe you felt the same way too, right? So but here's the beautiful thing. Binabago tayo ng pagbabago ngayon at naritong nagbago. Okay? I realize confidence isn't something you wait for. It's something you build by taking action.
Yes.
Right? Through this business, through taking action, through showing up even when I was scared, sharing my voice even when it shook. And little by little, my confidence grew stronger. I started to see a new me. Now I don't hide my face or my voice. I use them to inspire, encourage, and connect. And even my YouTube channel, I changed the voice. I changed it to my own voice even. I don't care anymore. That's me. That's my new me. So I changed everything. So this is my after. I'm not hiding anymore. After, I step forward with courage. After, I feel proud of the growth I've made. Okay. Yes. Do I still get nervous? Of course. But the difference now is I don't let that fear silence me. I show up, I shine, and I do it without apology. And here's the truth. I want to leave with you tonight that confidence is not something you wait for. It doesn't show up one morning like a package on your doorstep. Confidence is something you build. And how do you build it? By taking action, by doing the thing scared, by showing up imperfectly again and again until one day you realize you're stronger than you thought. So don't wait for confidence to appear before you move. Move first. Confidence will follow. My before was fear and doubt. My after is courage and growth. And the same transformation is possible for you.
Yes.
So if you've been holding back, hear this. Your story, your voice, and your presence matter. You matter. Confidence comes after you show up, not before. Because the truth is, confidence isn't about becoming perfect. It's about showing up with all of who you are and letting your light shine anyway. That's all.
Wow!
We're so proud of you.
Ang galing naman ni Tita Molet. Actually, Tita Molet, I chose this topic because yung pinag-usapan natin nung last week sa chat group natin. So, gusto kong i-topic natin to because I want everybody to na makita nyo yung before nyo and after, your transformation, yung change, yung development ng bawat isa sa atin. And yeah, good thing that you chose that topic.
I was so thankful, and I was so thankful for everyone. And I actually answer that message, and she was glad too. So, and I was so glad about the answer, and
yeah,
it was understood.
Yeah,
it was understood. Actually, it was a great response. Thank you all. So yeah,
I was telling you,
right? Yes, the growth is right there. So it's like, with everyone's support. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Welcome, tita.
Yep. So, ang next natin is kay Sis Marites. I actually, I said I'll cover it, but I really didn't prepare for it. So, ang kanyang topic is habits and behavior. So, ito is also a big thing in our business for us to develop a good habit and behavior. So, before, lagi tayong inconsistent, madaling ma-distract, puro simula lang, 'di ba? But since we're doing social media marketing, so kailangan natin na mag-develop ng income producing activities. So kailangan nating maging consistent sa ating mga posting. Ngayon, kailangan maging intentional yung ating or valuable yung ating mga pinopost and other activity na income producing, kailangan intentional, di ba? And also, we created this habit to be plugged in and ano pa ba? Ako, yung pagbabasa ng libro, that really helped me with my growth. Dati, hindi naman ako ganun kasipag magbasa. But, you just get one valuable thing in a book will help change your behavior. So, nagkakaroon tayo ng healthy habits at positive behavior that create discipline, clarity, and peace of mind. So, ang encouragement is small choices. Kahit one chapter or 30 minutes in a day to read a book, or small step like posting 3 times a day in your social media. Every little step, basta good habit will lead to a good behavior. Yan. So yun ang kay Sis Marites about habits and behavior. So next natin naman is skills for Brother Wells. Take it away, Brother Wells.
Hello, am I muted? No. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Good evening again po. Now let's talk about something a lot of us struggle with, yung skills naman, skills. By the way, thank you, Sis Maita. Ang dami kong mga narinig na sa lahat parang pareho din yung sabihin ko. Anyways, tayo may mga dreams tayo yung may vision. Maybe there's something on in our hearts that we really want to do, diba? But then the doubt kicks in. Yun. Minsan katulad nung yung before, sabihin ko, who am I to do this, diba? I don't have the right background. Or what if I'm not good enough? Yun, narinig ko na rin kanina. What if I'm not good enough, diba? Does that sound familiar? So, here's what I've learned. Skills can be learned. Natatandaan ko po, I remember when I was, I grew up I grew up as a musician actually at the age of when I was at 4th grade. I learned to play music, and I was so into it, and I felt like it's a talent. I felt like it's easy for me to learn or to do music when I was in elementary school pa. And then when until nagpunta ako ng college, I could tell that there are some people who are skilled in that field, and there are some who started like from scratch. But later on, as we go along, first year, second year, third year, halos pareho na, nagkakapareho na. So, ibig sabihin, yung skills hindi yung talagang, although may talent ang bawat isa, but skills can be learned, di ba? Another thing is the confidence. Confidence can be built, di ba? Tulad nga ng sinabi ni Tita Molet, yung confidence talagang it can be built, diba? And readiness doesn't come before action. It actually comes because of action. So you don't have to be perfect to start. Yun ang isang natutunan ko po. You just have to be willing to try. Every expert that we admire, yeah, they were once a beginner too, diba? They didn't have it all figured out. They just kept showing up. They just kept showing up. So when you let yourself be a learner, then or when you stay curious and open, or you start discovering just how capable you really are. So, it's yung na-realize ko, I'm not unqualified. I'm just getting started. And that's okay. So if you've been holding back, if you're listening right now, or maybe on the replay, and wanting to feel more ready, stop waiting. Take the class, launch the idea, say yes to the opportunity. Even if it's messy at first, do it anyways. Because the truth is, you don't need to know it all. Yun ang isang natutunan ko po. You don't need to know it all. You just need to take the first step. So you're not behind, you're becoming. And you are more capable than you think. So, isang ano ko po, if this spoke to you, drop a thumbs up in the comment and let us know what's one skill you're ready to grow right now. So, maikli lang po yung sa akin. Salamat po.
Yes. So lahat tayo talaga namang maraming skills na matututunan dito sa ating business. All we need to do is really, at least try, di ba? Walang mawawala. Katulad nitong ginagawa natin, every day we're doing live. Dati naman sa umpisa, puro tayo nahihiya, di ba? Turuan tayo, ganyan. But now, see, dahil, we keep on trying, we're consistent on doing it. Now, pwede na tayong mag-take turns to host, right? Yes, and I'm very proud of everybody sa mga skills na na-develop na natin. So next is, ako na pala. Ako ba? Oh yeah, it's my turn. So ang akin naman ay about a vision and a purpose. So before, ito sa totoo lang, I guess I grew up na hindi naman sa pagmamayabang, but yung meron kaming nakakaluwag sa buhay. So parang noon wala naman akong pinapangarap. Para bang dati ang isip ko lang, gusto ko maging ganito, pero hindi ko siya iniisip na kailangan ko pala siyang ma-achieve or mag-set ng goals. Dati parang wala sa akin yun. Not until of course, yung meron na akong sariling buhay, ganyan, at nararamdaman ko na yung struggle in life. So, dun ako nag-umpisa na, I have to set a goal in order for me to grow. So, ayun ang natutunan ko dito sa business natin, that you have to set a goal and envision where you want to go, para magkaroon ka ng klarong parang view kung ano ba yung patutunguhan mo, kung ano yung mga gusto mong ma-achieve. Parang mas malinaw yung goals, alam mo kung ano yung why mo, at may dahilan kung bakit nagpapatuloy ka, nagpapakahirap ka, or you know, you keep pushing it until you achieve your goal. So, karugtong nun, nung vision mo, parang nagkakaroon ka ng purpose kung bakit mo ginagawa yung mga ginagawa natin at patuloy na nagsusumikap. Patuloy na dinidevelop yung sarili mo, di ba? So, ang encouragement ko is maging purpose-driven tayo. Purpose fuel yung vision natin. Gawin natin siyang ano bang ibang word doon? Anyway, yun, parang fuel para to keep us going, di ba? Parang sasakyan, para dire-diretso ang takbo, kailangan mo ng gas para makarating ka doon sa paroroonan mo. And yun na nga, vision gives us direction kung saan tayo pupunta. So, short lang yung aking explanation. And for our last topic, I'll give the floor to Coach Daphne to talk about transformation naman sa lifestyle. Go ahead.
Ayan. Grabe. Am I mute? Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Ayan, ayan. Thank you. Last but not the least. Pero kudos to everyone. I have all your messages, all your sharing, all your transformation is so relatable. I've been in the business for over 4 years now. And lahat ng mga sinabi nyo na pagdaanan ko na. Anong tawag dyan? The transformation, yeah. So, it's really a journey, diba? But ang kahalagahan nun, like what Tita said, is you surround yourself with people that would lift you up. Ayun ang doon. And then, the mindset is a big thing. And then skills are learned. And you should know your expectations. At the same time, have a purpose-driven, life, especially, or a purpose-driven day, fueled with good mindset and good food for our brain. Ayan, so lifestyle, ayan na nga. Ang before, grabe. Wow, I'm so blessed to be in this business. Akala ko lang hindi ko alam yung gagawin ko at the very beginning, but alam ko talaga na gusto ko magka-business, really. But I'm so blessed that I'm here, I'm happy and excited. I'm enjoying the journey. Yun ang goal ko. Enjoy the journey, not to be stressed. So, ang before ko is, again, for those who just tune in right now, I'm Coach Daphne and I'm a physical therapist by profession. Baka nagtataka kayo bakit ang isang physical therapist katulad ng mga nurses or ibang katulad namin ordinary people just like you and me have an online business, right? Together with our full-time job or if you have a busy life. Why? Because you want to have another resource. We want to have more purpose, and we don't want to our life should not revolve around just working, right? So ang before ko is my schedule used to revolve around nothing but business. Long shifts, overtime, kasi bored or feeling ko lang work. Endless patient load yan. Nasistress ako when it comes to Sunday. Then I'm going to think about my patient load. Ayan, medyo nasistress ako. And a constant stress of feeling that I have to prove myself worthy of being a clinician, being that I'm worthy to be in here. And I worry a lot about things that I cannot even control, right? Silly right now, what I'm thinking right now. And without realizing it, I let the worries and pressure consume me. And I forgot the importance of feeding my mind with the right things, the things that strengthen me, keep me grounded, and remind me of my purpose. Instead, of just striving. I was just surviving. But, I was grateful for that. It's just a learning experience for that. So, ang afternoon is when I open myself to growth. Ayan, na-introduce sa akin ito. I know that I wanted to change, right? Yung feeling mo na you're just getting up from hitting rock bottom, and then you found this amazing opportunity. We did not know that it was a gold mine pala. I opened my eyes to growth kasi I don't know what I'm getting into. All I know, this is good, this is legit, this is something that I'm excited about. So everything started to shift. For me, it was not a fast shift. It was a slow transformation. It's like planting seeds and growth, right? My stages of germination. I began working not just on my goals, but on myself. I learned to change the way I think, to stop wasting my energy on what I couldn't control, and to focus on how I could grow, how I could help, how I could be an assistance or guidance to another person, whether I'm connected or not. Slowly, I started to show up differently, not just in my business, but in my workplace, with courage and within my family, and with courage and intention, and with willingness to step out of my comfort zone. Ayan, lahat tayo lalabas talaga sa comfort zone if you want growth. So that's when I realized that the greatest blessing wasn't just financial, but the transformation of my mindset. That's what gave me the freedom to breathe, to enjoy, and truly live and choose happy. So I encourage you guys, you don't have to settle for a lifestyle that only leaves you tired and drained. You were made for more. You were made to thrive, to create balance, and to design a life that feels aligned with your values and your dreams. So I realized that I don't have to keep proving myself. I just have to keep growing, because thriving begins the moment you choose you. If you choose you, there's growth. So, in the end, I would like to share with you: don't settle for stress and survival. Take one step toward balance, growth, and the life you truly deserve. So take action on your dreams, right? Ayan. So that's me.
Yay! I love the version 2.0, the best version of you, Sis Daphne. And I could attest to that si Sis Daphne, yung energy niya walang katapusan. Pero in a good way, like she spent time to helping our community, her team, our team. Kaya we're thankful to have you, Sis Daphne. At sa amin mo ini-spend yung energy na yan. So, ayan. Sana po meron kayong mga napulot sa aming kanya-kanyang shinare na transformation. So ayan, Bloom Shine family. Nakita natin na kahit saan ka nagsisimula, pwedeng mabago ang kwento natin, di ba? Hindi kailangan na maging perfect, basta tuloy-tuloy lang tayo and keep on trying one step at a time until dumating tayo doon sa hindi lang after, yung next pa to after na gusto talaga nating mapuntahan, yung hinihintay natin na talagang goal na ma-achieve natin. So, comment lang po kayo kung saang area ang gusto ninyong ma-transform. At kung na-inspire kayo tonight, please share this live sa inyo pong mga friend na nangangailangan ng encouragement, na naghahanap ng change. So remember, we are here to bloom and shine and grow together. Thank you po. Until next time, have a good night.
Paalam. Good night until next time. Until next Monday. See you Monday. God bless.
Yes, good night.